This is your reading for December 2019, and one message is coming through really strong for everyone that it's very important that I say before we get into your signs reading, and that is 2019 for all of us on this soul journey, on this soul path, on this path to becoming a human embodiment of your higher self, of the Christ consciousness, of the divine energy, however you want to think about it. All of us on this path in very different specific ways in each of our lives have been healing in 2019. This has been a year of healing, of restoring your heart, of expanding your heart, of expanding your capacity to love and to be a conduit of that divine energy, however you do think of it, in the physical, on this planet, and therefore, transforming the entire planet into that new earth, or that heaven on earth, right? So, since the year has been about healing, the year is now ending. It's over. It's done, and the healing is complete. So the message from Spirit is it's very, very important as you move forward into the next year, into the next chapter, into that higher incarnation of you. It's very important that you do not take that which you have healed with you, that you let that which you have healed stay behind, that you let that weight, because it is weighty, it is heavy, that you let that emotional ballast and all those things that you have healed, that you have been divinely healed from, whether it's from past lives or earlier in this life, that you let them go and stay behind in 2019 and before. So as 2020 starts, 2020 and beyond, you're going to be going up, ascending so rapidly, because you're not going to have that weight anymore. So really important message is just let it go. Let all of that which you've healed, be complete. Let those karmic cycles be complete. And that will lighten you and allow you to ascend, move up very quickly now as we move into this new year. So here's your messages for your sign. Thank you so much for just allowing me to be a part of your year, and we will connect again soon. Bye. Okay, so this is reading for Cancer for December 2019. These are the messages that Spirit would like you to have. Your holy guides, angels, archangels, what messages would you like for Cancer to have for December 2019? Thank you. You have Justice as your first card, which is the strongest energy of the reading. This is about knowing that everything's being handled. I'm fussing with things here. It's like you may feel like, what do I need to do? I need to adjust this. Do I need to adjust that? What do I need to be fixing? You may feel some kind of nervous energy. So this is just like release. Know that the divine is handling everything, balancing everything. Everything is as it should be. Even if it doesn't look like it, okay? Even if it doesn't look like it. And really having that confidence with the Emperor, really, really moving into that confidence, Cancer, that, hey, I know that everything's as it should be because I am walking that divine path and my team has my back and I'm not worried about a thing. And if someone slights me, like with this Five of Wands, if someone's energy crosses me, I'm not even going to tangle with it because I'm divinely protected. Not worried about it. The divine's taking care of it. I don't have to say a word. And in fact, you're being guided not to. So, stay in that place of just knowing, hey, if you want to mess with me, go ahead. If you want to, kind of throw shade at me or whatever, go ahead. The divine will handle it. Okay? So, stay in this place, whether you're talking about somebody who doesn't know you very well or your partner. You want to stay in this place of just knowing, like, I don't have to battle this month, just knowing I can have peace in all situations, in all things, knowing that everything's being divinely balanced out in every single situation, okay? Let go of the need to fuss with or fix or tangle with or any of that. Okay, so any other guidance for Cancer for December. Yeah, put down that burden, 10 of Wands. Put down that old burden of, well, I was the one who would, do this and that. No, now you're not, because you've healed those wounds. You've healed those things that attracted in, those dynamics where you had to carry the burden. Now you can move into this place as the Magician. And a few signs are getting the Magician card. So this is a month of very powerful manifesting, very powerful attracting in of what you do want. You definitely don't want to attract in more of those old burdens, right? So as you're focusing your energy, as you're attracting in what you do want, talk to your guides. Ask them, for signs, for guidance. Ask them to show you. Yeah, because they're really going to show you something big this month, Cancer. You're going to get a big burst of inspiration. And you're definitely going to know what to do. You're going to know the direction you need to go in. You're going to be shown. Okay. Just don't let yourself get bogged down by other people's kind of struggle or whatever. Not to minimize struggles, but you stay focused on your guidance, your inspiration. Okay. So for Cancer, what is the oracle message? Thank you. Just breathe. Yep. Focus on you. Focus on you. There's a reason I was like, or whatever, because it's like just kind of as much as you can dismiss what's going on. That's not your business, really, because what your business is what the divine's showing you. When you go within, what your team is telling you, they're going to tell you. If there's something that has to do with someone else, Cancer, that you need to focus on, they will show you. Otherwise, remember that Justice card. It's being handled. It's being handled. If there's something you're supposed to do, believe me, they will show you. What's happening here with that Justice card is things are being handled in divine timing. So let go, especially if there's something where you've had kind of a hold on the timing of when something's going to happen. It's important to let go of that. And remember that Justice card. Things are being handled. Things are being taken care of. Trust, being that Emperor knowing, that confidence, okay? This is just confirmation for you because I already feel you are there, Cancer, so I don't mean to be, I'm just confirming what you already know. Look at you. You definitely already know that. Because you are the goddess of power and you're feeling it really strongly in your body. You're really listening to your guidance, and you know this. So this is just confirmation. Stay in your power. Now, power doesn't mean armor, because armor blocks, but she's actually naked and vulnerable. And she's just cozy with the ego here, the snake. And she's like, it's like know your enemies. It's like know your own mind, know your own ego. She's got it tamed. And she's focusing on the strength through that divine energy, that divine knowledge, okay? Right there. Okay, so it's like your core knowing, your core strength right there in the middle of you where your heart is, right? Focus on that. Don't let anything throw you off balance. But you do not need to be defensive or guarded this month, okay? Just aware and listening to your guidance. God of obstruction. I am going to ask into this obstruction. This is a yellow solar plexus color. That's about what we were just talking about. That core strength that comes from your connection with the divine. Keeps you in balance. Okay, so with that divine timing card, TikTok, here, God of obstruction. This month there may be something, Cancer, where you feel like, well, this is in the way. This is not supposed to be here. How am I going to move this obstacle? Divine timing's at hand. It's being handled. Justice. Remember that. So what is this? God of obstruction. Thank you. Yeah. There's going to be other enemies. Oh, my. Okay, Cancer. There's going to be other energies. And maybe it may feel like enemies to the mind. But you don't actually have any enemies, right? Because you're in alignment with the divine. And, no one can contest with that. It's all below you. So do not look at this energy that's coming from a lower place this month as an enemy, because you would engage with an enemy. You're not going to engage with this. You're above it. So anything that comes in energy-wise this month, Cancer, that feels like an obstacle or an enemy or something in opposition to you, that's what you're going to turn over. You're going to ask for your guides to help you, for the divine to help you, and know that you don't have to do anything except stay in that divine power, okay? That's your job. Yep, and go with the flow and know that it's being handled. Go with the flow and know that it's being handled, okay? I'm getting for you, especially Cancer, having to do with something romantic. Just know that it's being handled. You do not need to make it happen. It's being divinely handled. Whatever needs to happen there, whatever needs to shift or change or, whatever it is. Yeah, okay. So with that energy card that is a 5, and 5 is change, and here it's showing, a shift of energy. The old you might have engaged, with the problems and might have tried to wrestle with them and, like I said, fidget with them and all that. But you're going to do differently now. Hands off. Just emperor confidence. Hands off. You don't have to touch it. And just say to your team, thank you that you're handling this. Thank you that you're showing me where and when I need to get involved. Otherwise, I'm hands off, okay? Yes. Okay. Because something really significant that was of the past, that was of the ego, that was of all that conflict, it's being ended with the Death card. This negative energy is absolutely being removed from your life and from your experience. So with that Justice card, it's important, Cancer, that you just let it be removed. Let it be removed. Do not engage, okay? Because you have manifested the Knight of Pentacles, and here it is. The Knight of Pentacles is that which you have asked the divine for, which is coming in. The Knight of Pentacles always gets to his destination. So this is guaranteeing you that, better something, whether it's a better version of your partner, just better life in whatever way that you've manifested is coming in. And do not let that, negative energy pull you off your course. Yeah. Okay. Let that negative energy be removed from you, from your life, from your experience. I just got 1010 on your counter, which is the end of that cycle. The end of that negative energy being in your experience, okay? So now it's time for you to move forward in the Two of Wands, which is going into those new horizons, going into that new expanse, going into this new life that you've manifested, okay? All right. So beautiful message for you, Cancer. I'm going to see if there's anything else calling out here. Another of these oracle cards for you, Cancer. Thank you. What would you like for Cancer to know? Thank you. Thank you. What would you like for Cancer to know? Okay. It's time. Yeah, this could not be clearer. This says, I say it cannot be clearer, you probably can't see it because of the glare, but it says it's time for a nap. And the whole message of your reading, Cancer, has been, like we said, hands off. Let the divine handle it. And it was just 11:11. Your team is handling everything. It's time for you to just let it happen. It is for your greatest good and highest purpose. It's time for you to release and let it happen, okay? So, beautiful. I hope you will let me know how this resonates. I am wishing you a wonderful holiday time and New Year, and we will talk again soon. Bye.